Since 1922, Sigma Gamma Rho has worked to enhance the quality of life in the community. The sorority was born from the needs of 7 school teachers to create a network of women working to impact the Black community through education. Over the years, the sisterhood has grown to include women from all professions and from all ethnicities. The 500 alumni and undergraduate chapters of Sigma Gamma Rho throughout the United States, the Caribbean, Europe, and Asia continue to support children, teens, and families through our national programs and initiatives. The founding of the sorority coincides with the unique experience of the Great Migration. As the Great Migration moved Blacks from rural towns to northern industrial cities, the tensions between whites and Blacks grew, especially in Indiana. 1922 marked the height of the Ku Klux Klan in the state, and while there were no blatant for colored and for whites only signs posted around Indianapolis, there was a strict code of where Black people could live, work, and do business. The racism, disenfranchisement, lack of educational and social services, and the neglect of Black families by the city, state, and country provided a catalyst for the foundation of Sigma Gamma Rho. Little did the founders know that in the small meeting they had that Sunday evening in 1922 in the back room of Pearl Mary Lou Allison's home would start a movement of blue and gold, a sisterhood of over 90,000 women throughout the world. Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated was founded on the campus of Butler University in Indianapolis, Indiana on November 12, 1922. Sigma Gamma Rho's founders had an idea to lead a legacy of service and achievement through higher education. These women, known as our Pearls, Mary Lou Allison Gardner Little, Vivian White Marbury, Hattie Mae Annette Doolin Redford, Bessie Mae Downey Rhodes Martin, Nanny Mae Gone Johnson, Dorothy Hanley Whiteside, and Cubina McClure were dedicated to young people. The 7 founders who were enrolled at Butler University and at the Normal School at Terre Haute, Indiana, now known as Indiana State University, shared their ideas with friends and professionals to establish a Black sorority for teachers. Their idea was met with enthusiasm because it provided an opportunity for fellowship and professional development. It was a way to forge together ideas from all parts of the country that would indeed provide the best services for young people, their families, and their communities. In the spring of 1993, the Zeta Nu Sigma Boston alumni chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated came to the University of Connecticut in hopes of expanding Sigma Gamma Rho in New England. The sorority was relatively new in the area, and this would offer a great opportunity to further Sigma's reach in the Northeast Corridor. Once successful, UConn's campus would be the first university in Connecticut with a chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho. 8 bold and beautiful young women, Maureen Gore, Erica Garcia Young, Audrey Medina, Lanya Jackson, Paula Smith Rice, Rendeja Mills Scott, Natasha Chambers Holmes, and Andrea Barge would step up to the task, break the mold, and bring a different type of sisterhood to the campus, chartering the Nu Mu chapter on May 8, 1993. These women would set a trailblazing path, delivering quality community service projects and promoting our motto, greater service, greater progress, and a legacy that continues on the campus today. 2 years later, members of Nu Mu chapter who had graduated and graduate sorors who were living in Hartford and the Springfield area saw the need to establish an alumni chapter that could serve the community. Not only would they be able to better support the undergraduate members at UConn, but they could bring programming and events to support families in need in the greater Hartford area. With their commitment to Sigma in mind, 5 women would establish Theta Alpha Sigma chapter, Connecticut's first graduate chapter, on June 25, 1995. Since its chartering, the alumni chapter has committed itself to serving the greater Hartford community through volunteering at local soup kitchens, homeless shelters, promoting service and education through our national programs, Project Reassurance, Swim 1922, Operation Big Book Bag, the Sigma Youth Symposium, and the Hattie McDaniel Health and Cancer Awareness Program. For members in Connecticut, the work of Sigma did not stop there. Sigma Gamma Rho's impact in Connecticut and even Massachusetts continued to grow with the help of Theta Alpha Sigma. Connecticut members helped to charter the Pi Xi chapter at the University of Massachusetts at Amherst. Additionally, a second alumni chapter, Iota Chi Sigma, was chartered in 2005 to answer the call for service in Southern Connecticut, to which 3 additional undergraduate chapters were formed. Rho Alpha chapter at the University of Bridgeport, Sigma Beta chapter at Quinnipiac University, and Sigma Gamma chapter at Southern Connecticut State University. This growth throughout Connecticut has provided members of the sorority with opportunities for leadership development, academic scholarship, and relationship building. Outside of the sorority, the mission and goals of Sigma Gamma Rho have been able to impact community members, helping to provide education, health, and financial resources to build stronger communities, neighborhoods, cities, and towns throughout Connecticut. Members of Sigma Gamma Rho in Connecticut have worked diligently since the chartering of its first chapter to impact those who need it the most. Its members represent a diverse array of women who care deeply about the world around them. They are professional, dynamic, motivated, and daring. They are sisters who are committed to supporting others in need. They are Sigma Gamma Rho.